Alright everybody, so I finally got to listen to 1K Phew's As I Am album. I've been saying I'm going to review these for a while. I listened to it last night and I enjoyed it, but I got out my notebook here and this is how we do our reviews. We got to talk about the songs individually, give my thoughts on them, and then kind of wrap it up. I'll give you my history with 1K Phew a little bit. When he first got signed, I mean, obviously, you know him from Hammer Time on the Craze album. He first got signed and he released that album, was it Better Late Than Ever? I liked like maybe 2 or 3 songs on that album. I was like, I don't really know about this guy. But to me, anytime he was featured on something, I thought he was really, really good. He released that one album, and I can't think of the name of it, the one that's got Pain on it. I don't know if that was his next album, but I remember that being the album that I was like, yo, I think I like 1K Phew now. Like, he was on the Lecrae album, Lecrae and him, that collab album, which was good, and I reacted to those songs, so you can check that out. And 1K Phew, he has supported my channel. Like, when I react to any of his songs, he'll show that he likes it or something, and I really appreciate that of him, you know, giving me the chance. So he seems like a very nice, genuine guy. And he just had a baby, or his wife just had a baby. So go find him on Instagram and show him some love. So let's hop into this album right quick. The first track was called Zaytoven Speaks. And it's kind of like an interlude intro thing. Like Zaytoven pretty much is telling people when he heard of 1K Phew and why he rocks with him and all this. If you know me, interludes and stuff, they're not my jam. So like, I didn't really care for him. It's cool that Zaytoven did it for him, but I mean, it's just whatever to me. Next song was called Off-White Jays, which I did like. Thought was pretty fire. And he talked about, you know, growing up in church and where he's at now in life in that song. My favorite line in the song was he said something along the lines of, I told y'all we did it and I ended up on 2K. Something along the lines of that, which is a reference to his song We Did It, which I'm pretty sure is What Up RG in it, but that song is on one of the 2K's games. The third song is called Church House Trap House, which was a single which I actually reacted to, and then it got blocked. It still might be on my channel, but they did copyright me for it. I don't know if I left it up or not, but it's got 1K Phew Son in it. 1K Phew Son's great. I love when he's featured on a 1K Phew song. Them together are always really good. And it just talks about their church in Decatur that was next to a trap house and their experience with that whole thing. Track number 4 is called Baptized. And my brother warned me about this song because I'm not into songs that say the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over for the chorus. And when Bradley listened to the song, he's like, bro, you're gonna hate that Baptized song because it just goes, baptized, baptized, baptized. And I was like, so I was already like dreading it. But it wasn't as bad. I feel like he was saying baptize me, but still, yeah, it's not one of my favorite songs. That's just not my thing. It has someone called Ty Tibbet in it. I have not looked him up. I could not tell at first when he came on. I was like, oh, he's a pastor. But then at the end he started singing, so I'm really kind of confused as to who Ty Tibbet is. Who is Ty Tibbet? It's a Only Murders in the Building reference. The song itself, Baptized, the verses were good. The hook, it's not my jam. But the organ in the song was fire. The beat, oof. The next song, track number 5, is called The Offering, which I also think was a single. It sounded familiar to me, the name, and then even the hook. So I feel like I had heard it before. It was okay. I thought the beat went really hard and his flow was really cool. It's pretty just about I don't know if it's about his finances, but it was about money. Not in a bad way. I was like trying to explain what the song was. Track number 6 is called Church Going Wild Interlude, which is the interlude. Like I said, you know what I think about interludes. But this one was nice because it was nostalgic. He has a song, an old song called Church Gone Wild, and it's got one of those hooks. So it's like church gone wild, church gone wild, church gone wild, church gone wild. And I've always been that way. about hooks, like when they just say the same thing over and over and over and over and over. And one of my friends used to bug me with that song. Like every once in a while, he would start going like in my ear. He'd be like, "Church gone wild, church gone wild, church gone wild," and I'd be like, "Oh, stop." So when that came in, it was like reminded me of old times. Track number 7 is one of the best ones on the album for sure. It's got my man Aha Gazelle in it. Anytime 1K and Aha are on the same song, it's heat. But it's called Speed Racer, and I have to go ahead and tell you, I've never seen Speed Racer in the cartoon, the movie. So if there were references to that in this song, I did not catch that. But I did get the Shaq free throw reference, which was funny. Them talking about being on the line like Shaq, always missing. That was funny. Aha made a Shawshank Redemption reference, which was cool. Never seen that movie either, but I know what it's about. I thought that song was fire. The beat was fire. Track number 8 was called Grateful, and it was kind of, I feel like it was a slower song. The song was just talking about how grateful we need to be, and he was telling people to stop stop fronting about all the stuff that you say you've done or you say you have, because it's lies. And he's like, just be grateful for what you have. And I thought it was a really good message song. Track number 9 was called Back and Forth, and it's kind of just about arguing, like not wanting to go back and forth with somebody. And the outro of the song definitely had some audio of like him and a woman, not going to say fighting, but kind of like arguing. So the song is about a woman, but also like I would relate it also, you could also relate it to haters. Like, look, I'm not going back and forth with you, like, especially like on the internet, on Twitter. Like, look, this isn't gonna happen. Track number 10 was called Toxic Temptations, and this song was pretty much him talking to his girl about their ups and downs and how long they've been with each other and all that, and just pretty much all the temptations that come along with it. Yeah, it was fun. It was an okay song. Then track number 11 is called Amen Again, which Amen is a song off of his and Lecrae's collab album. My brother had already warned me about this song too, because it's got Tripoli in it and Lecrae. He's like, you see that and you're thinking it's gonna be like the sequel to the song. He said, but it's just the same song, they just throw Tripoli in it. So I had already known about this too, which it's fine. It should just be called the Amen Remix, in my opinion, because when you say Amen Again, I feel like it is misleading. It's kind of misleading, but it's kind of just telling you, hey, look, this is Amen Again, but with Tripoli in it. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Amen's not one of my favorite songs on that other album either, but I thought Tripoli's verse was really, really good, and it was a different flow for Trip, I thought, so I was like, I did like that. Track number 12, it's called Father Abraham. It's got What Up RG in it, and it's like, the chorus like starts off like the old children's song, you know, Father Abraham had many sons, so it's kind of like a little bit of a remix of that. What Up RG made a reference, I can't think of how it went, but it was a Stone Cold and The Rock reference, and it was good when it hit, and I was like, hey. Track number 13, it's called Save Me. This one was really good. This is what he meant by gospel rap is back, is this song right here. This song was just him thanking God for saving his soul, even though he's still a sinner, even though he still sins. He's continuing to ask for forgiveness, even though he sins, but he's just so thankful that God saved him. And it's a very, very nice song. I really liked it. Track number 14, it's called Safe. The song was okay. It's pretty much him thanking God for just keeping him safe through his life, because when you listen to it, there's been some crazy stuff he's been through. Just keep him safe, and he's asking him to continue to keep him safe. And it's got someone named, let's get this name, Jalen Josie in it. I had never heard her before, but she has a very beautiful voice, and the hook was very pretty. Track number 15, the last one, the title track, As I Am, has someone named Jonathan McReynolds in it. I'd never heard of him before, but it was good. And it was just him pretty much submitting to God's plan and asking God to take him as he is, you know, take me as I am. Lecrae's a song called Take Me As I Am, and it was nice. But something I noticed in this song was the references to past songs on the album. Just like in the verse and the the hook. The word trap house was said, the word safe was said, the word baptized was said, offering and toxic, which are all, I don't know if he did it on purpose, but I was like, you're kind of like hearing all these as the last song. When you hear all these words that are like titles of those songs, it's like, oh, that's, I don't know, I like when artists do stuff like that. So if he didn't do it on purpose, that might just be more of a God thing. But if he did do it on purpose, it was like, hey, very nice, very nice. Overall, out of 5 stars, I will give this album a share of 3. It was good. Like I said, some of them, like I don't know how often I'll be re-listening to them, but I really liked it. I really liked how it felt like a, like I said, there was like a lot of organ and stuff. Like it felt like a churchy album, like that being like not like churchy, like preachy, but like I don't know. You feel like you're I don't know, listening to rap in church or something. I don't know how to explain it, but and just how unashamed he was of his faith and everything. And the album was great. And I also got to give props. I don't think I did this to Lecrae either, but I got to give props to him for not using any swear words, because Christian rap has started doing that. And it really, I'm just like, why? Why are we cussing now? Like, I get that we're not perfect. I get it. If you have a cussing problem, I get it. If you have a cussing problem and you're working on it, you work on it. But don't put it in the music that is supposed to be Christian music. That's just my opinion, though. So, gotta give him props for that, because it seems like it's becoming a regular thing, and I hate it. Just gonna be honest with you. So, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.